Hey everybody, it's Steve and welcome to Wackadoo Brewing. This is Wackadoo Unhinged. I'm here as always with my co-host Dennis and the Brew Squatch, aka Sean, and today our special guest is Scott. Scott, thank you for coming out.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So we got a lot to go into here. We got a lot to unpackage with what you got going on today.
There's a lot here,
which is going to be fantastic. So you are the first one to show up with props, and good on you. Last guest did bring us a beer. That was nice, but you came in here with some props, so great for that. So first of all, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself? Tell everybody who you are.
Yeah, my name is Scott Korth. Started up a business, C.A.R, Cleaning America's Roads. I got tired of seeing trash all over the city I grew up in and then all over the country. So I figured it was time to start doing something about it.
Nice. Okay, so with this, it's not a nonprofit. I just want to get that cleared up because I've been saying it a bunch of times. Everybody's like, "Who's coming in this week?" I was like, "Scott," and he's got this cool nonprofit, and I was like, "Wait, no, it's not a nonprofit." Okay, so how does this work? Like, is this local? Is this statewide?
Yeah.
What else involved?
The dream is to go nationwide, but right now we're starting in Colorado Springs local. It's a pretty simple plan. I go pick up litter, I videotape the cleanups, make a YouTube video, social media, and then find local businesses to sponsor the video.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay.
Nice.
I mean, that definitely works because you see like the Adopt a Highways, and that's always some major corporation that doesn't really care. They just want to get their name out there.
Yeah.
So
a lot of Boy Scout troops.
Yeah, well, okay, but see, that's a good example. I was using bad examples.
Yeah, part of the Boy Scout trip, you actually did go out there and clean that up.
Yes, right?
At least I did.
But that's really awesome. So it keeps it more local and more, I'm trying to think of the right word for that, where it's...
I wanted to get the community
involved.
involved.
Yes, there you go. Yeah, more community involvement. And it's more local people, and you're actually out there doing it, and you record it while you're doing it.
Yeah.
So it's like guaranteed, not like, oh, I'm going to pay this guy $20 an hour to go clean something, and then you just hope they cleaned it.
Yeah.
You know?
Did he do it?
Yeah, did he really do it?
Yep.
So that's really cool. So what made you start doing this?
Yeah, I went on a road trip. Just left here, went out to California and back. Went down south, and then came back through Vegas and Nevada and Utah.
Yep.
And I just needed a break. I wanted to kind of think about some business ideas and get out of town. So did that, and about 2 weeks into it, I'm like, man, there's a lot of litter.
Yeah.
All over. Just everywhere. Every town I went to had some of it. I mean, some worse than others, for sure. But they all had a little, and I thought, man, I wonder if I could do something about that.
Oh, that's nice. You're doing a passion project that means something to you, and being able to hopefully someday financially, support what you're doing.
Yeah.
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 All right. So how many people do you have on YouTube right now?
I believe I'm around 283 subscribers.
Oh, that's not bad.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been at this for a while. I think we're at 107 right now. So
Okay.
we're slowly getting there.
Yeah.
It's definitely the grind though. That's the thing. People look for that instant gratification. They want instant results. They're going to do one video and all of a sudden they're going to be viral. And it's about that grind. Putting stuff out there. I mean, even some of the big ones that we watch, the guy put out like 100-something videos and then did one random dumb video that just took off. And sometimes that's how that spark
You
hits.
hear about all the time for just about any of the big YouTubers. It's like, I was doing this for so long, and then I just did this one thing for shits and giggles, and it blew up.
Yeah. So you got to find that one little thing that just catches people's eyes. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. And you look at other channels and how they're doing. You're like, wow, they've got 100,000, a million subscribers. You're like, oh, I can get there. And then you get into it, and you're like, okay, this is a little harder than you think.
Oh, definitely.
But
yeah. All right. So I got Lightning Bolt Incorporated and Manitou E-Bike Company. Are those two of the ones that sponsor you now?
yeah,
or?
and Rick's
Oh, there you
Rick's
go.
Garden Center. Yeah. Yeah, so I go out and talk to local businesses, tell them what I'm doing, and these are the ones that are like, we'll support you in what you're doing and help you out. So I do like a 30-day sponsorship is what I call it, and so these guys are all doing.
So do they pick the area, or do you pick it, or how's that work?
Yeah, a little bit of both. What my goal is to get local businesses to get some of their employees, myself, and go out and do some cleaning.
Nice.
But right now, it's me going out and doing it. Actually, Rick's Garden Center, I met up with the owner, Dan. He and I did some cleaning.
Nice.
Made a video of that.
That's pretty cool. All right, so what's the name of your channel, just so we can get it out there for everybody?
Yeah, it's Cleaning America's Roads. So this right down here at the bottom is the logo. That's what it is. This came about of just getting noticed. I mean, it's a little ridiculous.
You walked in the door and we all noticed. Yeah.
That's the job. And then it also is a billboard for
there you go.
ways to, show the local businesses that want to support what I'm doing. And this is my way of showing, the rest of the community, the world, that, these guys care about picking up litter.
Yeah.
So it's the least I can do for what they're doing for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great job, guys.
Right,
Look, I'm exhausted. I've been here since 6:30. I'm wiped.
All right, so let's see. What's the strangest thing you've picked up? You've come across while picking stuff up on the side of the road? Yeah, I know this town, and I know it's got to be something good.
Yeah, there is nothing that crazy that I found. Just regular trash is what you find. I would say the most interesting that I find, and it seems to be a pattern, is a lot of trash that I'm picking up is the second time of it going into the dumpster. So I'm picking up trash that's already been thrown away. Someone's jumped in a dumpster, pulled out a bag, taken it over to a vacant field, and rifled through it.
Gotcha.
And then leave it all spread out, and then it blows around the community, and I'll find it and clean it up. And so that's an interesting thing that I didn't think of, see it when I started. But it's definitely a thing, which is a bummer because it's kind of repeating itself.
Yeah. Well, we had the same thing. I mean, as little as it is, but like we used to have a cigarette butt can outside, and somebody came and stole it, and then we put another one out, and they came and stole it, and then you just find it. They'll just like take it and dump it down the road, and you're like, why? If you wanted the cigarette butts, cool, I got it, but why'd you take the whole damn can?
Right.
And we went through 3, and then we finally gave up, and it was like, it's not worth it.
Are they like coffee cans or?
Yeah. Well, we had 2 coffee cans, and then one of them was actually one of those nice ones. And I'll never bother again.
That's one of those things. Why even would anyone steal that?
Yeah, and I mean, if you want,
when bums are out of cigarettes.
Yeah, why would you?
Yeah, no. You take the butts.
Yeah.
But if you leave the can, it's constantly refilling. You've got an endless supply.
Okay. I thought you were saying, why would they want the cigarette butts to begin with?
I'm like,
yeah.
I've seen people do that where they'll even like take apart the smokers' trees and just like, because it's just a bucket in there, right?
Yeah.
And like they'll pick through the bucket and they'll put it back together. And it's like,
yeah, see, now that one, I would have been fine with that. Because then I don't have to empty it all the time. But it's just like, they keep stealing the cans. And it's like, there's no point. And then I'll find it like up the road, just dumped out. And it's like,
Yeah. It's an interesting deal. So that's most
homeless people aren't great at planning ahead. Who'd have thought? May we have to cut that?
No. I'm leaving everything in. I don't care.
Unhinged, isn't it?
That's right.
So do you ever have anybody like give you problems? Like people just
No, everyone's really supportive.
Okay.
Once, I've had some people wonder what I'm doing, especially wearing this,
Yeah.
this can going around.
They're
They're
like, did
"What
they
are you-"
escape from somewhere?
Yep. But then once I tell them what I'm doing,
Yeah.
very positive vibe.
Yeah, it's hard for somebody to be mad at you for doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
be surprised sometimes though.
Yeah, oh, there's always somebody.
Yeah.
Someone somewhere, you're offending them by cleaning, the town.
Do you have a question about the get up though? Like, does that what's like the range of motion? Like, what's like wearing that all day?
Yeah, it's actually not bad, man. It's awkward right now with sitting down, but when I'm up, it's not bad. I would say maybe it's not exactly, but similar to like a helmet if you ride motor. Like I used to race motocross.
Okay.
So a helmet maybe in the beginning is like weird, you don't really like it, and then after a while it's like I can't get on the bike without the helmet. It kind of goes. It's similar with this. I've gotten so used to it. It's just like throw this on.
One of us knows what that's like.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's not bad. I've gone over 3 hours wearing it, and I've cut it up and constantly am trimming it. I mean, it's kind of where it's at. But for a minute, I mean, I started with a bigger trash can, and that was super restrictive.
Yeah.
And I lasted a few times. I'm like, this isn't gonna work. But yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, we got to get you like a Kydex molded one for your body. Then you're good.
I got the idea. I got to tell you how I got this idea. So I was out talking to local businesses, and I was going downtown, just door to door, and I went into a coffee shop down there. I don't remember which one it was, but the barista in there, I was telling her what I was doing. And one thing I do when I'm picking up litter is I use a one wheel, like, skateboard with one wheel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll go clean litter on that, and I don't even have to get off because you can hold the picker, you can hold your trash can, you can do your thing. And so I was telling her that, and she's like, "Oh, you're like this guy on the internet that does this," and I'm like, "Oh, interesting." So I looked him up, and he had a bunch of followers, and he has a costume, and he rides a one wheel, and he does his thing. I'm like, okay. So I need a costume. I need something to do. Before that, I would just wear neon stuff to not get hit by a car.
Yeah, there's a little of that here.
Yeah, but and I will say I try to stay out of harm's way. I don't need to be crippled or end my life. Alongside an interstate or a highway. So I'm usually doing paths or.
But Colorado roads. Springs drivers are so safe and attentive behind the wheel.
Yeah, especially if you don't have four wheels of your own.
Yeah,
they're good about that.
Oh, the other day was bad.
How so?
Well, they said that.
I think in a 3 mile stretch, I got cut off 4 times.
Well, they said this year, 2026, has been the most motorcycle fatalities in over a decade.
Yeah.
And we're only 5 months into the.
I got a question. It's off topic, but you guys ride motos.
Well, there's no such thing as off topic.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the whole cutting lanes.
Yeah, lane splitting.
Is that supposed to help you guys from not getting rear-ended?
No. Here's how it works. First of all, the traffic has to be going slow in 5 miles an hour coming up to a light or at a
You're
full
talking about
stop.
lane filtering.
Yeah,
Lane
we're talking
splitting is when you're going.
traffic has to be at a stop. You cannot go more than 50.
The reason why
What's legal here?
the lane
Filtering.
filtering,
not lane
sorry.
splitting,
Sorry,
which is at higher speeds.
Splitting is the one where you can go like down the highway, you watch all those idiots weave in and out of cars. No, filtering. It's because if a motorcycle can take off faster than a car.
Yeah.
And instead of making that line that much longer at every stoplight, you can pull up in between because you're going to be able to take off faster than they are, even safely. You're taking off much faster than a car.
Yeah. Okay.
So that allows the amount of traffic waiting at that light to be reduced. And it's supposed to make it safer for you too. Also because, I've seen people do that where they're texting on their phone and they don't see a motorcycle and they just smear you between two vehicles.
How often do cars get rear-ended at lights?
Yeah, now a motorcycle.
Now there's a motorcycle that's nowhere near as visible.
Right.
Yeah, and we don't have anywhere near the safety that a car does. Yeah,
Definitely
So
not.
that it makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
It was hard too, especially because a lot of car drivers don't know that law went into effect. So they think you're just being an asshole. And I've seen people try to throw open their door, which is insane to think about. But I've seen people do that.
Yeah,
And
I
it's
think I've only done it like once, maybe twice.
Yeah,
actually
filtered down. And that's because one of the vehicles around me was like, I want to put as much distance as I can be between me and this guy.
Yeah.
So I'm going to filter up and get away.
Yeah, because there's that one I agree with. I don't think lane splitting. I think that's insane.
Yeah, the only reason for lane splitting is to speed.
Is that California?
Yeah, California it works
California's
great.
legal.
Okay.
Yeah, because everybody there knows that law.
Yeah.
It's not like here. See, that's everybody's like, oh, Colorado has
There's
such
still
terrible.
plenty of people that try to hit.
Yes, but everybody's like, oh, Colorado has such terrible drivers. No, it's because we have 5 military bases, and everybody moves here. How you drove in Florida or California or New York, it works there because everybody drives that way. Here we have meshed all these different styles of driving into one area. So now everybody who's used to driving a certain way, now you're driving against all these people from all these different areas where that's how they drive. If everybody had one consistent way of driving, even if it was reckless or crazy or whatever it is, if everybody's doing it, then everybody's safe.
Yeah.
The problem is all these different people, all these different ways of driving, and we're trying to throw them all together here.
And then, of course, you have people that are just flat out stupid.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's any general population.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing when I moved here. I came here from Houston, big city. The way they drive there is there you get a lot of people, especially that are just pretty dumb and slow, and then there's the rest of the people that are going like 110 miles an hour. But they're not really crashing into people. Yes, there's crashes that happen, but there's millions of people that live there. But even the a lot of the motorcycles out there, it's I mean, in terms of the amount of people, sure, there's still a good bit of crashes, but it's not a crazy high percentage. And sorry, I lost track of my thought.
Yep, there he goes.
But no, so all right. My point, moving here is having to let go of all that, especially speeding, like routinely going like 20 miles an hour over the speed limit, like just keeping up with traffic, and just sort of the general aggressiveness of driving there. I immediately had to let go of all of that driving here, And it's something that there's a lot of people I've seen, just kind of touching on to your point, that cannot do that. They have to be that aggressive, especially when it comes to like motorcycles or other cars, which it still boggles my mind why you'd be so pissed that a motorcycle's flying by you.
Yeah.
It's anyway.
And see, with me, the only real difference I notice is, yeah, you have a lot more people in the same area, but as far as going from one place to another driving, if you look at the road signs, they usually tell you what to do.
Oh man, that kills me. It's like over here, the number of accidents right there on the corner of 30th and Centennial, because there's 2 left turn lanes, and apparently most people don't understand that there's a second turning lane.
Oh, yeah.
So they'll be on the inside, turn and go all the way wide, and they'll smack into a car that was also making the turn legally.
Yeah.
And they just don't see it. And now they even put a no U-turn sign over there on 30th because it was so many people were getting in an accident. It wasn't like the road is perfectly made to do a U-turn. People have been doing it for 20 years. Well, since the road was paved. And just in the last couple of months, they finally had to put up a no U-turn sign because of the number of accidents there.
U-turning on Centennial or 30th?
Centennial to go back the other way on Centennial. So if you're coming down here, there's now a no U-turn sign to come back up. And it's because of the sheer number of accidents, not because it's not a safe spot to do it.
Wow.
But we can't make the drivers better, so we're just going to make the road worse.
Oh, speaking of making roads worse, me and
Academy?
Me and Sterling, we went to Golden Corral last night. Going out airport. The overpass that crosses over Powers on airport, they're doing the same crap to it that they did to Fillmore.
Yeah.
Where it switches directions.
Yeah, because that's such a great idea. I've never seen that before in my life, except for here.
I've said for the longest time, the people who drafted up that plan should have been taken out back and shot in the head. Because I had a job right there that was up there, and that's like one of the worst intersections I've ever been to.
Yeah, that one on Fillmore where you literally...
Over I-25?
The messed up part is, apparently... it's helped with the accidents in that area.
Which is scary.
Yeah.
I think it's just like the level of confusion. Everybody slows down because they're not sure where to go.
I mean, guilty.
Yeah.
For the longest time.
So,
I'd go out of my way to avoid that.
Do you have any employees right now? Or
Nope,
is it
just myself.
Just you right now?
Yeah.
Where do you want to see this go? Like, as you grow, what are you looking for?
Yeah, honestly, my mission is to inspire people to pick up 2 pieces of litter every day. Here's what I've seen. So I've been doing this. My first video upload was December 18th of last year. So about 6 months, a little less than 6 months, I've been doing this full time. That's all I do every day. I'm picking up litter, videoing it, and trying to find how to make money. And learning how to video, make YouTube videos, all of that. I'm not familiar with any of that until doing this. So that's my days. But what I found is I can go out for 2 hours, pick up litter, and get a bunch done. But if there's 4 of us, that's 30 minutes. And get the same amount done. So then I started looking around at where the litter is and how many people just walk by it. And if you only picked up 2, it would be equivalent to 4 of us, 2 of us.
Yeah.
If that were to actually take hold, I would be out of a job.
Yeah, it's a force multiplier.
Yeah, people would be looking for litter rather than just seeing it, like, oh, bummer, there's a whole
I like that.
trash bag. So that's my mission. So I'm not looking to make a big business and get litter pickers, but more recruit everyone in the community to just grab 2.
Make it a community norm. If you see some shit on the ground, pick it up.
Pick it up. Yeah. How often do we walk by it? And I was a victim of it. The thing is trying to make it where you actually can, because I have this trash can that I carry with me. I have a litter picker. I did a few episodes on YouTube of going downtown, going in Old Car City, and just going up to random people and ask them if they'll help me pick up litter. Pick up 2. That's all you got to do. Here's a picker. Here's your thing. Put it here. And they would do it, but one lady made an interesting point. She said, that's cool, you've got this bucket, this trash can with you, and a litter picker, but we don't carry that when we go to work.
Yeah.
And I'm encouraging you to just grab 2 going to work. And I had already thought of that, but it was interesting hearing her say that. So I put together a little kit, which is dog poo bags and salad tongs. So you don't have to pick up the litter. It's compact. I actually give them away in some of my videos. Comes in a little like envelope-looking zipper bag.
Nice.
Like those little plastic ones.
Yeah. Yeah, super cheap. I
Well, I was
mean,
gonna say you could probably 3D print those.
Yeah.
Just the spring.
Yeah.
So,
Well, no, like the ones that
we're
are
into
holding the
3D
bags.
printing, and the idea I just had,
those, yeah.
It's got a
I just
tension
printed
thing.
out this thing. It's a trash bag holder that clips onto your desk. It's just a ring, clips onto the desk. You put the trash bag in there. There's another ring that sits inside.
yeah.
So when you got to poop at your
It
desk.
wouldn't be too hard to add a hinge to that, so you've just got this little hoop that holds the trash bag open, can clip it onto your belt, get your salad tongs, pick it up, bloop, and it even closes off the bag.
That's it.
There you go.
So
you can probably
I,
print those
I-
for like 30 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That's a good
all
idea.
we need is somebody who can do CAD to design the belt clip and hinge.
There.
I actually made something similar to that with sprinkler line. So like 1/4-inch sprinkler hose for just feeding like to individual plants. I got some of that in a tee, brought 4 inches off, made a hoop to get a dog poo bag to wrap around it because most people have those. A lot
Yeah.
of people have pets
Yep.
in those bags. So I was trying to think of things that are readily accessible. You already have these, or they're free at trailheads.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, there
bags.
you
So you
go.
can just grab them, and
And-
they're super cheap.
That that raises a problem of its own though. I can't imagine you haven't seen it. The people that they'll pick up the dog poo in the little dog poo bags.
Yeah.
And they leave it by the trail.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just toss the bag, and it's like,
Yeah.
what did you do?
That's worse than leaving the poo.
Yeah,
Right,
'cause
yeah.
now-
Like, if
Preserving
you're just
it.
going to drop the plastic down, leave the dog poo.
you can spend every day just watching other human beings, and then it's
Yeah.
why?
No, I have a
'Cause,
feeling
like,
that's.
I do something. I don't pick up 2 pieces every day, but like when I go out hiking on the trail or something,
Yeah.
if I see some stuff on the side of the road that I can just pick up, throw in my pocket, because I can usually barely remember to bring water, let alone a trash bag. So
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, like the cans and stuff like that, you just crush them, throw them in your pocket real quick. I do that.
Yeah.
Like when I'm walking from the house to here, I'll
there
pick
was
up
one
stuff.
time I was out at where was I? It was somewhere in Monument, and I'm parked the bike by the road, fixing to go off onto a trail, and there's 2 hypodermic needles right there by the trailhead, sitting on the ground.
Hey, sharing is caring.
Yeah, fortunately, I had a glass jar for stuff, and was able to throw them in there and safely get rid of them. But it's like, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what made me think to ask you what's the most interesting, because I know walking along trails and everything, I've seen some interesting stuff that people just toss out for whatever reason.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been doing this with some groups here in town, some nonprofits, volunteer groups that go out, and yeah, we'll find a bunch of needles.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
part of the problem of the litter.
Yeah.
In itself.
Because
But yeah,
it's
you
dangerous
gotta,
to pick up.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to pay attention if you're definitely in like a illegal camping spot.
Yes.
Yeah.
You need to be looking what you're walking, what you're picking up.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's one of the things too that kind of ruined national parks for like people with dogs, because my wife and I just went and took our dog to a bunch of national parks. We went all the way up to Panhandle of Idaho, through Montana, South Dakota, all these places. Even though there's still at these trailheads, there's like the communal dog poop bags.
Yeah.
There's still all that stuff everywhere, even though we had a few of those like rolls ourselves. You can't take your dogs on any of the trails.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like the place where like even going to like Mount Rushmore. Oh no, you can't go up this main thoroughfare. You have to go all the way around, and you can't see any of the cool shit, and just be in the background, and you can kind of see it through the trees. And then
Stupid people ruin it for
yeah,
everybody.
exactly.
Yeah.
Devil's Tower in Wyoming. Sorry, not Wyoming. That one was Montana, I think. Yes. Anyway, sorry, it's just so many flood of information in my head. But no, we went there and it was like, oh, it's just a bunch of trailheads and stuff. And as soon as we get out there, nope, can't take the dog anywhere on any of the trails.
Yeah.
So it's like, wow, cool. So we can only be in the fucking parking lot. Yeah, that was. But and again, it's just stupid people just not cleaning up after their animals.
So here's the thought. The same with litter that I deal with. I see it. How do you fix it? Have you ever thought, what needs to happen? I mean, I'm constantly thinking of ideas on how
We
to.
have
What makes a rule a
city
rule?
employees that walk around the parks with sticks, and if they see you litter, they beat you with the stick.
I mean,
Enforcement, exactly.
I've
yeah.
done plenty of
I
that where,
mean-
like, if you see somebody like throw something on the ground, I will go pick it up and give it back to them.
Oh, hey, you dropped this.
I actually used to do that when I was skating back in Houston. When I was like a teenager, because people would throw like whole McDonald's bags out the window, and I just be skating by, pick it up, and throw it right back in their window.
Yeah. We had a lady come in here.
Had people chase me doing that shit.
She parked up here, emptied out everything in the front of her car, and then walked in, threw everything in my trash can, and then proceeded to go down to the pie bar to go get something to eat. And I went and I grabbed all of it up and I followed her in there and I was like, hey, you dropped all this. And she was like, oh, I meant to throw it away. And I was like, yeah, this is the business you're at, not mine. I'm glad she was throwing it away instead of throwing it on the ground, but it was just like 2 more doors over is where she was going to eat.
Yeah.
And instead she walks in my door, throws it in the trash can, and then walks off. And I was like,
Yeah, but it's like she knows people over there. She got an image to maintain.
yeah, yes, absolutely. Here we don't have an image. I mean, no, but I used to do that all the time. You see people just like randomly throw their shit, like they'll eat a candy bar and throw the wrapper on the ground.
Yeah,
cigarette butts. Yeah, I still field strip.
Yeah, I'll
Cigarette
sit
butts
there,
are more of a
knock
problem here because of the fires.
Well, yeah, insane amount of fires.
But like when I'm out hiking a trail, I'll butt it out real good, throw it in my back pocket.
Yep.
There's a trash can at the head of every trail I've ever been to.
Yeah, you already smell like cigarettes. Your clothing already smells like cigarettes.
So
what's putting the butt in your
it doesn't
pocket
hurt.
gonna do?
But yeah, little things like that. Have you tried?
Got the Zens. They have a little spot right up top with the little Zen containers that you put your used ones in, so you don't throw them down.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah.
It's actually built into the container.
Okay, see now on a pack of cigarettes, you need to have like the little ashtray on top.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Zen.
It's got its own separate part for your.
Wait, let me see it again.
Wow.
Yeah. See? You get done. If you're not next to a trash can, you just throw it right in there. It's separate from your new ones.
Okay, I'll give it that. I had no idea they did that.
Great idea.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about
I haven't tried Zens, and I haven't tried most of them, but every brand I've had has that little thing in it. That is amazing.
Have you tried like making a post on one of your social media platforms and be like, hey, I'm going to be out picking up trash this day with 2 other people, make a video that you picked up something, share it on mine to like try to get that more engagement?
I have not.
A lot of people like that self-verification. Like a lot of people that donate to nonprofits, they do it just so they can be like, well, I donated to this nonprofit, and then they make a huge deal on their social media.
Yeah.
So if you do that, be like, hey, a couple of people today, send me a video that you picked up some trash.
Yeah.
And get that, because people love to be able to show everybody how a great thing but that would kind of get them more involved, even if it was for their own selfish gain. It's still cleaning up trash, and you're getting more engagement.
No, I like it. I think that's a great idea.
There you go.
They just bring the
What
trash
day of the
with
week
them.
do you typically do this?
Every day.
Every day?
Every day.
Cool.
5 days a week.
There you go.
Yeah, I wanted
Okay.
to make this a full-time job. That was my thought on that road trip. Was I'll do this every day because it needs to be done, and obviously nonprofits, volunteers can't keep up, because if they were keeping up, we wouldn't have a litter problem.
Does anybody know what the weather's supposed to do next Monday?
Whatever weather does.
It's Colorado, bro. You're planning out like 5 days from now. That's
Are you talking about getting all of us to go pick up some litter, maybe?
Well, I wasn't going to say everybody, but I was going to run it by the boss people.
What'd
I'll
be
do
cool?
it. I know I want to do it.
because we're gonna post this video tomorrow, right?
Okay.
We post it the day after because we have to go through, process it, and it takes like 4 hours to upload.
Oh, yeah.
So what we can do is see if we can get everybody, just take a couple of minutes wherever they're going, wherever they're doing tomorrow, and everybody send me the video, and then we'll post a whole crap load of the videos and tag you when we do the release for this. So
I had a similar idea.
okay.
Like that's why I asked about Monday. Like I don't do anything on Monday. You and I can go out. We'll do a video like you said you do with some of the other places.
Yeah.
And I can maybe bring some incentive, and we can do a call out. Be like, hey, the first 5 people that come out and pick up
we got
trash
some
with
tokens.
us. Yeah. Can give the first 5 people to come out and pick trash with us.
Get a free
you pick
beer?
trash with us for an hour. You get a beer token.
Yeah, we can do that.
I love it.
There you go.
That'd be
All
great.
right,
Let's
so-
do it.
All right, we'll do this Monday.
Okay.
There you go. See, done.
It is incentivizing. I've gotten some businesses to give me Bambino's downtown, the pizza place.
Yeah.
Urban Pizzeria, I believe is the name. They've given me some free pizzas to give out, gift cards.
Yeah.
And I'll put them in those bags that I make with the tongs and
There you go.
the bags and stuff, and I'll give them out for picking up too.
Yeah. So Sunday, I'll give you the tokens we have in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sweet, man.
Definitely, we'll make that happen.
Yeah. We can figure out how many we got in there, figure out how many we want to do, and when we post this in the description,
Yeah,
boom,
we can,
that's how
we
many
can
mo-
definitely do like the first 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we started with 100 of these tokens over the last year and a half. We give them out, like especially like Easter. We hide them in Easter eggs around town and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we give them away at special occasions and stuff. And nobody brings them back because they love the token so much they don't want to turn it in for the beer.
You made
we
the
started
token
with,
too
we
much.
started,
We've
yeah.
had people that say, "Hey, I found the token. Cool. Give it to me, and I'll give you." No, I'm keeping it.
No,
Yeah.
I just have it. Give me
at
the
the
beer.
house.
We went from 100.
It's at the house.
I think
I'll
I've
buy
got
the beer.
6.
I'm keeping the token.
Yeah, the people just keep them, and I was like, okay, we made this look too cool.
Are they wood, metal?
No, they're like poker chips. They're the ceramic, like a real poker chip.
Yeah.
And it's got our logo and our address and everything on there, and people just keep them. And I've had a bunch of people come in here and be like, "No, man, that's cool. I kept that in my coin rack." And I'm like,
And then you had that
like the
one that was
Wackadoo
in your
challenge
wallet
coin?
for so long.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
was
yeah,
like it's a fraction of the size of the normal ones.
I still got it.
So I've had this since day one in my
Nice.
front pocket. I keep it in my front pocket. I have every
Like
single
it
day.
is noticeably
Yeah.
smaller
It's
in
like half the
diameter and
thickness.
thickness.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's shrunk. So yeah, I've
it
had.
has got some weight to it.
Yeah, and this is half
Quality.
the size of the rest of them. Like even all the edges are rounded. Everything. It's like the regular ones are like that.
So how long would you
See,
day
this
one?
is
how long
why
has
we
that
don't
been?
have
Year
any
and
of
a
them
half.
back because
Year and a
people
half.
keep them
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, 2 Easters. We got them right before Easter 2 years ago.
Okay.
So yeah. But yeah, and I just keep it in my pocket. I even tried to give it to somebody the other day, and I looked at it and I was like, "You're not gonna know what this is."
Right? Hell, we'd be confused getting it here.
Right? Yeah. If it showed up, be like, "What kind of
isn't
rip-off thing is this?"
Although it shows the build quality, like the colors go all the way through. It's not
Yeah,
just
it's not just
painted
surface,
or
yeah.
inked. It's it's a quality poker chip.
Yeah. All right, so there you go. We got a good plan for that.
I like it.
That sounds like a really good idea. I like that.
If anybody listening likes to mess around on CAD and wants to do some pro bono work, hit us up.
We need some tongs.
No, just the little belt clip trash can thing.
Clip trash can. There you go.
I'd wear the hell out of that going on my hikes and shit.
I
Yeah.
like it, dude. It's super convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make it as convenient as possible for people to help, and then it gives them something to brag to their friends about. Yeah, I
Yeah,
picked up trash on the
people-
trail.
people love
People
doing that.
love making themselves look good, and this is a genuine way to do it.
Where you're we're always,
There's a lot of
Social
terms
gratification.
depending on.
no like it's a terrible example, but it's the only one I can think of. Like when somebody dies, and then you're like, "Oh God, we're in mourning," or "We feel so bad," and because they died, now
Virtue signaling?
There, virtue
that's what it is,
signaling.
yeah.
Gotcha,
That's the
gotcha.
term.
Even though you've only met him like twice in your life.
Yes.
You know, you
but now
sit
it's all
there-
about you. That something
You
happened to
sit
them.
there and you talk about, oh, we've, this thing happening in the world is terrible. Okay, what are you doing? Well, I'm raising awareness. If you're raising awareness, you're not
Prayers,
doing anything.
prayers. Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
I'm gonna stop myself. I just thought of
Yes,
a
no.
tangent I
Yeah.
could go down.
But I mean, that could be, you could use that to your advantage and as a benefit as well, because all those people that will do it, just so everybody knows that they did it. But that it doesn't matter the reason why they're doing it. The objective is
Just
getting
to do
met.
it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that could help you.
I mean, if you cure cancer with evil intentions,
You still cure
it's
cancer,
it's still a good deed.
right? I mean,
As
how do you
far as
think-
I care.
How did we get to the moon?
Ooh, yeah. Operation Paperclip.
There you go.
One-upsmanship.
Yes, we're gonna do it better than
Because we
you.
had to beat the Soviets.
See, there you go. And then you could just be like, "Well, this person picked up 2 pieces of trash. Are you
I mean,
gonna make
if
a
you
video
think about
picking up
it,
3?
We kind of lost the space race.
Keep going.
It doesn't matter.
We lost the space race.
Oh, to space, but not to the moon.
Well, no, it was we every bar we set until we got to the moon, the Russians beat us to. We just kept moving the bar until we beat them.
Well, yeah.
That's what winners do.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
You're not wrong.
So, thank you very much, Scott, for coming on the show.
Oh, absolutely.
I really appreciate you coming in. I love what you're doing, and hopefully we can start helping you pick
Oh,
up
yeah.
a little bit of steam on this.
And I will tell you this: if we figure out how to make the little belt loop trash can, I'll give you at least as many as I can print for free.
Yeah. Dude, I'll help you sell them by giving them away.
Yeah,
And
like
Yeah.
do
Having
like
them
the
go to
first
you.
50 as giveaways, and then sell them for $5 a piece.
Just have a little Wackadoo logo in there too, if you can.
Oh God.
Have a little closing lid that has the Wackadoo logo. I mean, we can figure that out.
Here we go. All right, so from all
This
of us,
is why everybody at the house calls me Mr. Big Ideas.
Yeah, that
people
does make
actually
sense.
call you that.
Lacey and Callie do, yeah.
He does to himself.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because they'll come up with a simple idea like, hey, we're going to throw something up to patch the back fence. Well, we could da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and, turn it into a fortress wall, and it's like, or we could throw some chicken wire in it. And
we don't want
patch
a
it.
rampart, motherfucker.
Yeah. We don't need a fortified bulwark. We just need to patch the fence.
Mm-hmm.
So, from all of us here at Wackadoo, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and follow, and check out Scott with C.A.R. It's a really great program. Hopefully, we'll be able to get more of this going and more traction on the on this objective, and that'll be really awesome. So,
Look for links in the description.
yeah. So, yeah, exactly. We'll remember that. Remember, everybody, don't just do it.
Wackadoo it.